be recording and such things.
No, we're not. Actually, hang on. I want to disable VSync.
Nice.
Apply.
How do you feel about our undertaking, Sir Jimmy?
I love how I disabled VSync and I get less frames now.
It's like we're playing that damn Black Ops game.
Yeah, I don't understand Black Ops.
Yeah, I don't either. It's Call of Duty, though, so, I mean, I really can't be expected to. I mean, for the longest time, it was literally one person working on the PC versions.
At least on the Treyarch versions of the PC versions.
Well, yeah.
On, actually, what are we doing?
Current
Talk to the
location.
ferryman. Oh, he's this way. Oh, I remember this quest now.
Oh god, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Mr. Harriman.
I actually never really saw that show. Like, I saw it come on every now and then, but I never actually, like, watched it.
I loved that show back when it first came out.
Why only back when it first came out?
I don't know. I watched it for a while, and then went, meh. It was a good show. It was actually genuinely clever at times, too.
Oh, great.
Like, it wasn't just one of those shows where you're like, oh, it's a kid's show and I should watch it because it's a kid's show and probably sucks. It was actually really clever sometimes. It was also made by the person who was making My Little Pony, so the more you know.
Oh, fun. I saw a, not exactly a creepypasta, but it's like in the same vein of thinking, it just wasn't creepy. Like, you know how they do
We call those fan fictions.
No, it wasn't really a fan fiction, because it was like explaining it. Like, you know how the creepypastas will like explain things, but with sinister tones?
Yeah.
Well, it was explaining the backstory. It was like, instead of, like, it was something, it was a picture, so it was multiple frames, it was like a comic. And they were all sitting there playing, and then the boy asks the teenage girl, like, why don't you have any imaginary friends? And she was like, oh, I do. And then it zooms out, and she's like in a straitjacket, and it's basically like everything is just her imagination.
Oh dear.
Like, it zooms out, and in the corner you see like the snow globe, and it's the foster home, and she's in a straitjacket, and the grandma's trying to talk to her, and she's like, oh, she just never listens to anything I say, and she's autistic or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but it was something like that.
That reminds me of the Pokemon one.
Yeah, they're very similar. But then I was like, oh, if I actually watched that show, I might find that useful. I might find that relevant.
Families hiding in the chapel with the rest of the townsfolk. We must get to them.
Don't run off. You'll get yourself killed.
I still like how I watched that one video I was linked to, the freaking pony thread simulator or like whatever it was. It was basically like just a collection of like really creepy posts from bronies that are like that uses a fetish as opposed to just like a fandom sort of thing.
Oh, nice.
And that is the only My Little Pony video I have ever watched.
This is bad.
And now all of my recommended videos are of it.
Well, that's because YouTube.
Well then again, they went, well, you watched gaming news? How about kid takes marijuana? That's related, right?
It's gotten to the point where I don't even pay attention to related videos anymore, to be perfectly honest.
What was the other one? Oh yeah, what's that? You watched Critical play Halo Combat Evolved? How about shit trip through Walmart? That was so stupid. I still don't understand that.
Well, apparently I think I found a way to get myself to get the new update. Because it seems to be that if you clear your cookies and everything and restart Chrome, then you have the new update. So I was debating doing it last night.
I would recommend not doing it ever.
Yeah. Oh, apparently VSync is still enabled. Because when my frame rate dropped, it dropped to 30, then it dropped to 15, even though VSync is not enabled.
No, my frame rate just dropped really bad for some reason too.
Well, no, it was just funny the way it dropped, because it dropped exactly like it would drop if VSync was enabled. Like, it dropped to like the halves.
Ancient sword fell near this village recently. Perhaps you have seen it.
We found it days ago. I wish we'd never brought it here. Come, I left Virgil to guard it. We will be glad to be rid of it.
TRISTRAM to check on Uncle Deckard.
Still
Uncle
waiting.
Deckard. I'm never gonna forgive Jesse Cox for putting that in my head.
I like that attack.
It's weird. It's like arcane missiles.
It's weird, but it's fun.
It's not here.
Oh, still lagging.
Your hero's errand here.
I'm not uploading videos or anything, so I shouldn't be having network issues.
Your friends.
You shouldn't, but then you think, oh, Diablo.
I must get back to Kane's house.
I like how they just determined that you're too good for town portals now.
It's not a boss, it's just a story. So
Oh, this was at the end of the beta, wasn't it?
Either use your heraldric
I don't think so. I thought the beta ended at the Skeleton King.
Oh.
dies a horrible death.
I've seen this. I don't know why.
Oh, this pain, this destruction. What is the sword to you?
To me, nothing. To my master, Belial, everything.
Oh, she just went Super Saiyan 6.
Your rage is overwhelming, girl. You win this round, but if the sword cannot be mine,
Really?
I'll claim the one it's bound to. In the end, the blade shall be mine.
I feel like they're a little rusty with their storytelling.
Nothing can stop that now. But there is one last thing I must do. The sword must be made whole.
Is everyone in this game prone to monologuing?
Mm-hmm. I don't think I've ever actually seen an actual conversation.
I feel like I'm watching Hamlet.
The stranger is an angel. He, the journal. The truth lies within.
Well, I guess I don't need to worry about Jesse Cox, Uncle Deckard anymore. Leia.
Control this power. I could have saved him.
Yeah, but you
Do
couldn't.
not blame yourself. Magda is the one who must pay for Kane's death. She can set all the traps she wants. It won't save her from me.
Sound. Cinematic subtitles. There we go.
You didn't have those enabled?
Nope. I didn't know they existed. I'm a self-entitled PC gamer. Why would I enable subtitles?
Found some interesting.
They should just do it for me. 0 out of 10.
You should take a look.
By the way, there
I
was...
don't know what's...
Hmm?
I was gonna say, I don't know what's more depressing, the fact that I could actually read that in a review and believe it because I've seen reviews like that before, or the fact that almost everybody in the comments is gonna take you seriously when you say that.
I actually, I was speaking with someone the other day who was genuinely confused as to why I was upset that Prototype 2 was only getting 30 frames per second on that person's 680 build. He was like, isn't that what's designed to run at anyways, 30 frames per second? Well, yeah, but I mean, when you buy a super duper gaming PC, it's like the difference between a pair of Apple earbuds and a pair of Bose headphones. You buy the Apple earbuds get the job done, but the Bose headphones are going to reproduce the sound better. And that's usually why you buy a gaming PC as opposed to a console, because it's going to give you better visual reproduction. That kind of thing. And similarly, the main point everyone misses when they have arguments about that game, if it's running at 30 frames per second on a 680, what would it run at on a standard graphics card? Like your 6770?
I kind of want to try it, you know. I've heard so many talks about how badly optimized it is. It makes me curious.
I mean, I don't have a 680, because I don't have $500, but... Or $550 or whatever the hell it was. But
I love how as soon as you say something like, I wish I could, like I said, I wish I could run this game or whatever, Chase messages me on Skype and goes, no. and the Skype notification won't go away. Go away.
Go away.
It's still there.
Move, bitch. Get out the way.
No.
I still, stutter. I still need to try Saints Row 3.
Eh.
Yeah, I know, you're
Saints-
about every game that I ever want to try.
Well, no, not just that, but it's just Saints Row is just not my thing.
Well, I understand that, but every time I ever bring up anything that I'm excited about, you're like, eh.
Am I really?
Yes. That's why I'm so irritated all the time.
Sorry. I don't do it to, like, annoy you or anything.
I know.
So I have 2 primary attacks bound because all my abilities blow penis. Like, I can either do a nice little sprint or I can do a barrel roll.
Barrel roll. Barrel roll.
They both do the exact same thing, by the way. It's just the animation's different.
Do a barrel roll.
Oh, God.
I love Star Fox.
I hate this mission so bad.
I sell quality potions and dyes at a fair price.
I sell potions and dyes.
Oh, and would you do me a favor?
DAHS.
There's a lunatic down by the caves who wants a potion to make his blood sweet, if you can believe it. Would you mind bringing it down to him?
Why does he want to make his blood sweet?
You'll see.
Vampires. I want to be the Edward Cullen.
Ooh. This is cool.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Renders a single piece of armor. Ooh, I want some of that.
What?
Invisible die.
I don't have invisible. Oh, vanishing die. Why? Why do you want some of that? You'll just make it look like you're running around without armor on. See, I saw the purple die and I got a little excited.
But it's not really purple die.
No, not at all. Okay, let's try this. Born to
how do
die. That's a little morbid.
So how do I... I'm missing something here.
You right click it and then you click on a piece of armor.
Oh, you right click, okay. Wait,
This item cannot be dyed. 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 Can this be dyed? Yay! Dye. I'm just gonna make everything white. Everything ever.
Baha, that's racist.
Shut up. No one cares about your racism.
How is it my racism?
Because you're racist.
But you...
I'm now white now. Supremacist!
Oh my lord. why is none of my anything dying all of a sudden?
By the way, do you still like that dialogue between me and my brother the other night?
Yes. That was the greatest thing I've ever heard. Okay, for some reason my dies aren't working anymore. I'm gonna log out and log... No, because that'll... Damn it, oh well. Well, I was kind of hoping it would be like the female wizard, because like she wears nothing but like a bra. So I was gonna be like, yeah, I was gonna run around naked, but that didn't work. My demon hunter isn't a slut.
I disagree.
You were waiting for this potion.
I am rocking the skinny jeans though, and by skinny jeans I mean speedos. I'm wearing Borat's one piece secretly.
Well, see, what you don't realize is that every time you leave to talk to your mother or molest your dog or whatever it is you're doing, he secretly like slides over to my character and's like, hey, 15 gold for the full treatment.
Oh god. Baha, you're incorrect.
Oh, I'm sorry, his rate's 25 gold now?
No, his rate is 50 gold.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's premium then.
Because, no, you can get 50 gold by just taking 2 steps. So, oh, goblin.
Oh, that's got 50 gold. Oh, I didn't realize what you were talking about. Oh,
Shit,
he's
no, he's
gone.
gonna teleport. Shit. No, he's still there, he's still there.
I got him with my missiles. Freeze! Free, fucker.
I love how we're just like, fuck everything else.
Just keep running. Oh, Chase is messaging me. I like how his freaking knapsack just kind of rolls away.
Okay, now let's go back and kill everything.
Chase, I really want to respond, but recording. He only ever messages me while I'm recording. If ever I need to talk to him, or he's just not on.
Hey, an egg sack.
And then every time I go to record, he pops on Skype and goes, "Hey, Thup."
I like how all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I just started doing damage. Like, I go from useless to like, hey, I actually do things.
I
Okay,
kind of like
right.
Arcane Torrent, but I think I kind of like Arcane... That's the problem I have with this game. The runes kind of make the new abilities you get kind of useless. Until you get a rune for that ability. By the way, I like how I can run around you, and since I have the light over my head, it affects the shadow beneath you.
I have to turn shadows off
Oh.
while I'm recording.
What is it with you and shadows?
Because shadows are like the most intensive thing a graphics card can render besides like anti-aliasing or something. Like right now, I'm barely hitting 60 FPS, and then it all of a sudden jumped up to 90, and now I'm back down to 60.
Why do you need 60, though?
Because this game stutters like all hell at 30. At least on my card it does. Plus, you want to do everything you can to reduce input delay.
What? What?
Yeah, you don't play on the higher difficulties yet, so.
But why does
don't
that matter?
understand.
There's enough delay from the network anyway that it's just going to completely ruin any fast input you try and do.
Not really.
I'm adjusting my head.
You would
side.